I'm going to try something different here. We're going to do a landscape. I'm going to kind of try and get a little messy here. I'm going to put some undertone on first. I should put a drop cloth down here. Got my drop cloth. Careful. I put a paper towel on my hand. So I'm just thinning out the paint so it runs like really thin here. And we're going to put the color pretty much over the whole canvas to get started. Maybe when I go to do the actual image, it'll kind of blend into this blue and create cool colors. We'll see. I'm pretty sure this is ultramarine blue, just thinned down, almost like watercolor. Oil paint. This is oil paint. It's thinned down, really thin. I'm always trying different things on my landscapes. I mean, because otherwise they'll always look, you don't want them all to look the same, right? Alright, I kind of like that. I think I'm going to start with the mountain first. And then I'll add some big trees on either side, and then I'll do the groundwork later. So I'm going to mix some Payne's Gray and a little bit of that blue I just used. And let's put a big mountain in here. I would have been going to band practice today, but Lisa's got a... So she's probably watching live here. She wants me to tell her when I go live. So I'm going to dedicate this picture to Lisa because she's not feeling good today. We have a channel here on YouTube. It's called the Rick and Lisa Experience. Lisa plays awesome guitar. You gotta come and check us out if you've never seen us play live. We play live every Monday and Tuesday, and sometimes we throw a day in when we're bored. Look at that mountain already. Wow. Isn't that amazing? What I'm actually doing here, I'm kind of laying out my painting with thin down oil paint, and then I'll colors once I get a layout done here. But that looks really nice. Later on, I'll do, I think I'll do a Bob Ross tribute. Let's do this. Let's create some light up here while it's still kind of wet, and maybe get an idea where I'm going to put my snow caps here. Okay. It's going to be fun putting the snow on that mountain. Look at that. So I think I'll have some water down here. Let me just put some more blue down here. I think I want this lake to go all the way across and then down to here. It's almost like a saucer shape here. And then I'll have all this land around it. So what I'm going to do is just fill this in here, this area here, with a greenish color, just to get some color down there. So sap green mixed with a little blue. Play around with I usually play around with my greens to get different tones. This will be in a little bit of titanium white. I don't want it too dark. I just want like a greenish tone back here. I'm going to scum it in for now. Look at that. That's a nice color. That goes well with blue. I mixed a little of that blue in there with it. I want the water to extend all the way to here, so I don't have to put any land right sides there. And over to here. So this will be water straight across here. Yeah, Lisa, if you're on there, I'm dedicating this to you. Hopefully you feel better. There's a few people on here. Phoenix, how's it going? Safe. How you guys doing today? You like how I started out with just I just threw blue up there like an undertone. This is a really easy way to get your landscape going. I'm not following a picture or anything. This is how I do it. And believe it or not, they all come out looking different. I never have a landscape look the same. I've got thousands of them. Lisa knows. She's seen my house, and there's just paintings stacked everywhere. And I even have like a small storage thing in the back that's full from the ground to the top. Luckily, I did find the area where I live. They have a flea market now, so I'm going to try and get hooked up with them. It's every other Saturday right here where I live in Magnolia, and it's indoors. And I'm going to try and get a spot over there, and I can start getting rid of some of these landscapes I do. I do other paintings as well. I've been portraits and I do comical stuff like cats. I'm trying to get a book together. I'm using a Grok to help me out with this children's book. You kind of give it your storyline, and then it'll help you create. You give it all the information that you have, pictures, the storyline, and it'll help you book in order. And then, I mean, if it gives you some advice. You could either take it or leave it. I use it also. It's all my images. I don't use their images that they spit out, but I will have it enhance some of my colors, because most of my pictures are just early sketches, kind of like a comic book. You have a guy that sketches it, then you have a guy that does the storyline, you have a guy that does the lines, and then a guy that does the coloring, and then there's a guy that does the lettering. I mean, there's a lot involved in a comic book. And then this Grok AI takes the place of all those people. I'll have to do a live and show you how it works. It's pretty fun. I don't know why that doesn't look white. Green. I didn't clean my brush off good enough. That's all right. It's okay to have a little green in the sky. In fact, I'm going to probably change this to like a pinkish color here, or purple. We'll see. What I'm doing is just getting the edge of my mountain visible, so that I can maybe blend it down a bit with the background and make it look freak. There we go. Softened it up a bit. Wow, that's really looking good. Now what I wanted to do, I want to do these tall trees on either side. So what I'm going to do is make the tree trunks right now. I'm going to mix black in burnt umber. I don't know why I'm telling you. I didn't want this to be a tutorial. But let's just do some tree trunks here. I'm just going to make the lines now. Every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. So yeah, if you want to go, if you like listening to like me and Lisa, we play everything from the 1950s, 60s, 70s, all the way up till now. You know, probably, we haven't counted, but I think we have over, I could safely say 400 songs that we know very good. And then we probably have more that we're learning, just aren't all, they're not ready to go yet, but we could pretty much look up, Lisa's good enough where we can look up a song and chords, and if we know the song, we just follow the lyrics. We could play it pretty much the first time we see it. Wow, that's going to look great. These are going to end up being these really tall evergreen trees that they kind of down like they only come down about this far with the leaves. So a lot of this down here I'm going to leave showing the bark down here. Anyway, there we got some trees going. Probably put a bunch of flowers down here. This will be a good fishing right here. Probably leave that open. We'll put a few bushes here and here, but leave this open for fishing. I kind of like it so far. I think once I do the mountain, I'm of some kind of a trail. I'm going to put it in right now so I can kind of remember to put it back in. This could be water running down from the mountain into this little lake here. Ruben! I'm glad you're on, Rick. I needed some mental health. Doctor just called me and said my mom is low on iron. He's worried about it when we will get her a hamburger later. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. I've been starting to take some vitamins here and there. So I hope she's okay. Keep her in my prayers. I'm going to try and finish. We'll put some up in the sky here now. Or just get some paint in there. This will all be, these are going to have branch here. Maybe I'll paint around the branches. I like doing that. So let's do the branches first. I really don't. I've done them differently before. I've done them like this, where you these branches hanging down like this, and then you just put the leaves on these branches. Because they're so heavy, the branches hang down. Right on, Ruben. Should have made them more coming out more. I kind of angled them down a little too quickly, but yeah, I don't know if you just popped in, Ruben, but the cold, so we're not playing today. I'd already been at her house. We would have been going live in 40 minutes, but we're gonna do, instead of going live today, we're gonna try and go live Tuesday, and I think she said Wednesday or Thursday, remember. But anyway, we'll make up for the lost day today. Let's do this. I'm going to put some trees back by the water real quick. Right on this water. Gonna fill the very cool. All right, let's see how these branches are gonna look. A little sap green with a little bit of yellow ochre. Kind of hard to remember. You know, I've seen trees like that. I just don't remember what I'm trying to remember how they, you know, really look. So it's kind of difficult. I don't want to go. I still got to do the mountain. I'm already painting over the mountain. Let's do the mountain real quick. The snow on the right side here. Beautiful. I want to turn this mountain kind of like this, so yeah, I'm dedicating this picture to, because she might be in here watching. I don't know. I don't think she's in the chat room. But she told me to text her when I go live, so I. Hopefully she feels better by tomorrow. I kind of had the bug a little bit last week. Wasn't too bad. I think I just had a runny nose, that's all. I love painting around things. It makes it a little more challenging instead of painting over the mountain. Paint around the branches. That looks really cool. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make darken that blue just a to create some darker shadows up here. Wow, it's really looking good. Let's do a reflection in the water here. For the last 2 days, I've been wanting to this art store because they don't have these brushes at Michael's. I should have went on Sunday, but I didn't go because it was free parking, and because I need some fan brushes. If I'm gonna keep doing landscapes, I need some more of these brushes. They're perfect landscapes. All right, this is the fun part. The reflection. I should have did a Mount Rush or Mount Rainier for Lisa. I'll do some of her favorite trees because her favorite trees are these that I do. She likes how they just pop out. Pop out of the brush. I like them too. Pretty challenging to paint around like that. $37? Wow. There's only 2 of you watching. Every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Leaving that spot open for fishing right there. Man, that would be a beautiful place to camp right here. Wake up, throw your rod in the water, catch some fish. Kind of looks like Utah a little bit. I was raised in Chicago, and when I first moved from Chicago, I lived in New Mexico for a while, and then I finally got into Las Vegas. I was there for 20 years in Las Vegas. And we'd go to Utah and fish. You know, being from Chicago, you get up in these mountains. I never would have thought there'd be a full lake up that high. But there is lakes and streams, and it just wasn't something that I envisioned until I saw it. So we used to camp near this place. It was called Panguitch Lake in Utah. And it had a stream coming out of it. We usually used to go fishing in the stream. It was a lot more fun to fish in the streams than in the lake. But this is starting to look more like a maybe a river passing by. It made these trees pretty big, so it doesn't look like it's far more. Almost looks like you could throw a stone across there. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Yeah, I went to go pay my tabs today on my car, and I had some outstanding parking tickets, so they were new tags. So first thing I did, I got out of there, they gave me a phone number to call, and they said I couldn't pay it on my phone anymore because I think it went to collections already. I never heard of them sending a ticket to collection. I mean, were they trying to ruin my credit? Is that what they're doing? For a parking ticket, they sent me to a collections agency. I can't believe it. It just blows my mind. So first of all, they didn't need to do that because they're not going to give me my tabs until I pay it. And they knew eventually I would pay it. But yet they still threw me to the collection agency. What idiots they are, man. Blows my mind. Not to mention the interest that they charge. They almost tripled the ticket. Well, I hope Lisa likes this one. Everybody's leaving because I'm complaining. Tickets. This is very cool looking. Looks like I'm going to get some daisies in here. Can't go wrong with some yellow flowers here. I like the way oil color kind of mixes, blends all together. So cool. I couldn't use this technique with acrylic paint, but we're going to turn these golden flowers to dandelions. So I got to get some yellow, bright yellow, mixed with some white to make it real a light yellow. I'm just mixing a light yellow with some titanium white. So it's going to be a really light yellow. Because what it's going to do, it's going to end up soaking into that yellow ochre and darken up a bit. But if you lay it just right on top, it might stay. We're going to make some flowers here. Very cool. All right, guys, I guess I'm going to take a little break and I'll probably finish this later. Still needs a lot more. I really like it though. I'll see if Lisa likes this one when I'm done, and she can have it. Since it's Lisa from the Rick and Lisa Experience. Thanks for all the likes. Look at that. I didn't even finish the sky yet. What a nice water painting there. Does it look flat? Hey, Horizon, how's it going? Oh, Lisa. I'm glad you like it, Lisa. Art Girl, thank you. Yeah, I just didn't want to go over an hour, so I'll probably do a part 2 on this. I got to finish all the trees to look like this, and probably put some rocks down here, and maybe I could put like a boat ramp here or something. But there we go. It looks like the Northwest. See you tomorrow, Lisa. Get better. Feel better. Alright. I'm going to eat real quick, and I'm going to start another one here in about 10 minutes, guys. Hopefully, if you're a new follower, subscribed, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone.